There's a crime so serious, it's not just about breaking a rule. It's about trying to tear up the entire rulebook. We're talking about Texas sedition, the ultimate crime against the government itself. So, have you ever actually heard of sedition? I mean, you've probably heard the word thrown around on the news, but what does it really mean? It sounds super serious because, well, it is. Let's just cut right to it. In simple terms, sedition is trying to overthrow the government. And we're not talking about arguments or protests here. We're talking about straight-up force and violence. Think about it like this. We have rules for everything, right? Driving, school, you name it. But the biggest rule of all is that we agree to have a government in the first place. Sedition is an attempt to completely shatter that agreement. So today, we're going to put on our detective hats. We're opening the official case file on sedition to figure out exactly what it is, who can get in trouble for it, and what happens when they do. All right, first things first, the official case file. The law in Texas on this is actually incredibly direct. The two key ingredients here are force and violence. See? This makes it really clear that we're not talking about just disagreeing with people. This is about a physical attempt to bring down the whole system. And it applies to any government, in Texas, from the state capitol all the way down to your local city hall. So, how does someone actually commit sedition? The law gives us three main clues, three specific ways a person can be charged with this crime. Yep, it's not just one thing. You can get charged for actively doing it, for teaching other people to do it, or for leading a group that does it. Let's break each of those down. First up, we've got the most obvious one, physically taking action. This covers everything from actually carrying out an attack, to just trying and failing, or even just sitting down with some other people and making a real plan to do it. Now, the second clue is about words, but it's very specific. This isn't just about shouting your opinions. This is about actively teaching or pushing for violent overthrow when things are so tense that your words create a clear and present danger. The law basically sees that as lighting a match in a room full of gasoline. And the final clue? It's all about leadership. If you help run or manage a group and you know that group's main goal is to violently overthrow the government, you're just as guilty. You don't even have to throw a single punch yourself. Okay, this next part is absolutely crucial for any major crime. It's not just about what you do, it's about what you were thinking when you did it. And for sedition, the law is very, very specific about the mindset. The magic word is knowingly. This is not an accident. You cannot oops your way into committing sedition. The prosecutors have to prove that you were totally aware of what you were doing or what your group was planning. Your intent is everything. So what happens when a jury comes back and says guilty? Well, for a crime this serious, the penalties are designed to be severe. We're talking life-altering. First up, prison time. A conviction for sedition can land you behind bars for up to 20 years. That's 2 whole decades of your life. And on top of that, you could be looking at a massive fine of up to $20,000. And yeah, the judge can hit you with both. But here's a really important part. For a lot of other crimes, a judge might let you serve your sentence on probation, right? Not for sedition. If you're convicted of this, probation is completely off the table. 0 chance. And get this, just planning to commit sedition, just making that conspiracy with other people, carries the exact same punishment as actually doing it. The law treats the plan as being just as dangerous as the act itself. But the consequences don't stop when you get out of prison. Oh no. A sedition conviction in Texas follows you for the rest of your life in a very specific and very permanent way. Check this out. If you get convicted of sedition, you're disqualified forever from holding any public office or having any public job in Texas. That means no working for the state, the county, or the city. Ever. It's a lifetime ban. All right, let's close this case file. Here's the final report. Sedition is trying to overthrow the government with violence. It can be done by acting, teaching, or leading. You have to do it knowingly. The punishment is huge, up to 20 years, a $20,000 fine, absolutely no chance of probation, and a lifetime ban from all public jobs. As we've just seen, a conviction for a serious crime can change your entire life. But for many other offenses, there are paths you can take. If you have a criminal record in Harris County that's holding you back, you can take the first step toward a new beginning. Just go to legalgangsta.com to purchase our 10-step guide and learn how you can work to erase it.